Embarking on the journey of starting your own business is more feasible than ever, demanding fewer resources and time than commonly perceived. The key is to adopt a pragmatic and incremental approach. Rather than diving headfirst into entrepreneurship by relinquishing your day job and immersing yourself in grueling 100-hour workweeks, it's advisable to test the waters. Allocate a few hours each week to work on your business idea, assessing your commitment and enthusiasm. Additionally, there's no need to burden yourself with exorbitant debts. Utilize existing facilities and equipment within your means, and consider external investment only as a last resort. Seeking funding not only dilutes your stake in the idea but also consumes valuable time and attention. In essence, all you truly need to commence is a laptop and a solid idea. Other elements are peripheral to your ultimate success. Emphasize building the core of your business during the initial stages. This core constitutes the essential foundation without which your business cannot thrive. For instance, in a hot dog cart operation, the core is the hot dogs. Choose a stable core that withstands the test of time. Amazon's core, for instance, extends beyond books to encompass fast shipping, affordability, and an extensive selection. While trends may come and go, these fundamental aspects are perpetually valued by consumers. Once the core is established, seize the opportunity to launch promptly. Resist the urge to wait until every aspect of your business is meticulously perfected. Details can be refined and adjusted along the way. An illustrative example is the launch of 37 Signal's Basecamp product, where they commenced even before implementing a billing system. The key is to initiate the journey and fine-tune the particulars as you progress. In summary, starting your own company demands less than the commonly perceived prerequisites. Launch as soon as the core of your business is prepared, and refine the rest as you navigate the entrepreneurial landscape. Establishing a successful company demands a profound sense of urgency and dedication, which can only be sustained by aligning your efforts with something that genuinely matters to you. The core principle is to engage in endeavors that evoke a sense of pride and significance. Avoid the pitfall of starting a business with an exit strategy in mind from the outset, akin to entering a relationship with the intent of breaking up, an inherently absurd notion. Similar to relationships, the foundation of running a business should rest on commitment and passion rather than the mere willingness to sell out at any given moment. Taking a stand for a cause that holds personal importance can also be a powerful means of cultivating a loyal following. Consider the case of Vinnie's Sub Shop in Chicago, which ceases sandwich sales in the afternoon due to a commitment to freshness. Despite the potential for additional income, they prioritize the quality of their product, earning admiration and loyalty from customers who appreciate their dedication. Once you've identified your stand, leveraging it can involve positioning yourself in opposition to existing competitors. For instance, if you run a small coffeehouse catering to individualists, framing yourself as the anti-Starbucks creates a distinctive positioning in the customer's mind and provides a compelling narrative. It's crucial, however, not to allow competitors to dictate your strategy. Copying or responding to a competitor's product or approach puts you in a perpetual state of playing catch-up. Instead, direct your focus on your unique initiatives and what you are genuinely passionate about. In summary, making a stand for something you genuinely care about is the foundation for building a business with a strong sense of purpose and resonance. To safeguard your company from imitation and foster its success, it's imperative to make your product inimitable by infusing it with the unique qualities that define your identity. As a case in point, Tony Hsieh, CEO of Zappos, has prioritized exceptional customer service as the guiding ethos of his company. While rival shoe stores may offer similar sneakers, they cannot replicate Zappos' unwavering commitment to exemplary customer service. A practical approach to discovering your passion is to create a product or service tailored to your own preferences. Bill Bowerman, a track coach, exemplified this by inventing the iconic Nike waffle sole when he sought lighter running shoes for his team, using his family's waffle iron and rubber. Distinguish your product by exceeding customer expectations in simplicity and usability. Ensure that your product not only meets but surpasses customers' anticipated performance, prompting them to share their positive experiences with others. This approach allows you to promote your product akin to a drug dealer, offering a taste for free with the confidence that customers will eagerly return for more. Once you have established a unique product that garners customer loyalty, you can freely share your knowledge without divulging proprietary secrets that could lead to imitators. Similar to renowned chefs who publish cookbooks with prized recipes, you can promote your company by openly sharing valuable experiences and specialized knowledge. Go a step further by imparting knowledge through how-to guides, courses, and videos. Many companies, particularly larger ones, tend to be overly secretive, creating a substantial competitive advantage for those who actively teach and share insights gained from their experiences. In essence, the key lies in making your product inimitable, enabling you to freely share your wealth of knowledge without fear of replication. While many small startups yearn for mass appeal and widespread recognition, it's essential to recognize that bigger is not always better. Consider elite institutions like Harvard and Cambridge, which prioritize maintaining their size rather than expanding globally. Similarly, as a small business owner, embracing the advantages of your compact size can be a strategic move. For instance, the lower profile of small businesses allows for experimentation without the fear of publicizing potential mistakes. Analogous to Broadway musicals being tested in smaller cities before their New York debut, leveraging your initial obscurity enables you to explore various ideas and processes without immediate public scrutiny. The benefits of a small size extend to maintaining a direct and unfiltered connection with customers. Unlike larger organizations with complex hierarchies, smaller teams can stay on the front line, interacting with customers directly, understanding their needs, and receiving immediate feedback. This streamlined communication is crucial for effective customer service, as it enables quick responses to any issues that may arise. However, it's crucial not to lose sight of the fact that, despite the advantages of being small, you are running a business. Some startups fall into the trap of operating in a fantasy world, spending investors' money without a clear path to profitability. To build a successful business, it's imperative to have a well-defined plan for achieving profitability from the outset. In summary, relish the benefits of being small, such as flexibility and direct customer engagement, but maintain a business-minded approach that prioritizes sustainability and profitability. If you find value in our content, we'd appreciate your support through likes, shares, and subscriptions. Your comments are not only our guiding star but also the foundation of our progress. Thank you. Now, let's dive back into the review. Embracing the principle that less is more can be a transformative strategy for your business, akin to the approach taken by renowned chef Gordon Ramsay when revitalizing struggling restaurants on his TV show, Kitchen Nightmares. In a similar vein, when faced with challenges in your product, consider the power of simplicity by trimming unnecessary features. To create something exceptional, it's crucial to carve away elements that are merely good, appreciating the value of constraints. Much like Ernest Hemingway crafted Nobel-winning fiction with sparse language, you can enhance your product or service by focusing on a few key features rather than an overwhelming array. In a market where competitors may boast a plethora of features, resist the temptation to outdo them by adding even more. Instead, differentiate yourself by offering fewer features, prioritizing simplicity and user-friendliness. Value is often found in what you choose not to include. Analogous to exceptional art galleries curating a select few paintings rather than showcasing everything, your business should cut out the superfluous and stand by what remains. While maintaining simplicity is an admirable goal, it's not without its challenges. As your customer base grows, requests for additional features will inevitably arise from users and internal team members. It's crucial not to succumb to immediate modifications that risk diluting your product's identity. Learn to say no, even to compelling ideas initially. If a customer's request holds genuine significance, it will surface repeatedly, reaching a point where you cannot ignore it. By adhering to the philosophy that less is more, you can keep your product lean, focused, and aligned with your core values, ultimately appealing to both existing and potential customers. Differentiate your marketing and communication strategies by embracing the authenticity and agility inherent in your small business. Celebrate the fact that your company's size allows for open, honest communication, in contrast to the convoluted and jargon-laden press releases often associated with larger corporations. Eschew vague statements about transparency strategies and, instead, proudly declare your commitment to honesty. Consider alternative, cost-effective methods to connect with customers, prioritizing the creation of valuable content that builds an audience organically. Share information that resonates with your audience, encouraging them to return willingly, all without incurring significant advertising expenses. Recognize that, in a small organization, everyone plays a role in marketing. Every interaction, whether through email, phone calls, blog posts, or social media updates, contributes to your marketing efforts. Offering customers a behind-the-scenes glimpse of your company fosters a deeper connection, allowing them to become acquainted with you and your team. When seeking press coverage, opt for niche media outlets over mass media. A well-targeted article in a smaller magazine or blog can generate more meaningful website traffic and sales than a story in a widely recognized newspaper. Personalize your approach to journalists with individual calls or notes rather than relying on mass press releases. Build a resilient bond with customers by being forthright about your company's imperfections and addressing challenges transparently. Avoid generic corporate apologies and instead, communicate in a manner that you, as a customer, would appreciate. Embrace the honesty, personal touch, and nimbleness that characterize small businesses, setting yourself apart from larger corporations in your marketing and communications. Foster a work environment where individuals take initiative and manage themselves, reducing the need for constant oversight and decision-making. Avoid treating your team like children, as such an approach can lead to disengagement and inefficiency. Instead, cultivate an atmosphere of trust, responsibility, and autonomy, enabling employees to thrive. Effective communication is a cornerstone of a productive environment. Embrace directness in communication, steering clear of abstractions and lengthy, high-level explanations. Rather than discussing problems in meeting rooms, immerse yourself in the actual work environment to gain a first-hand understanding of issues. Encourage honest criticism within your team. In a large or unfamiliar team, create an atmosphere where open communication flows freely. Constructive feedback is essential for identifying and rectifying bad ideas, contributing to a culture of continuous improvement. Be mindful of the words you use when communicating with your team. Avoid abrasive, value-laden terms like need, must, only, and can't, as they imply judgment and hinder productive discussions. Instead, choose words that facilitate open dialogue and collaboration. Refrain from using the word ASAP when making requests. This term has become diluted over time and can diminish the urgency of other requests. Encourage clear communication and set realistic expectations to maintain a positive and efficient work environment. Leverage your small company's advantage by making quick decisions without getting entangled in bureaucratic processes. Prioritize action over prolonged deliberation, adopting a mindset of, let's make a decision, instead of, let's think about it. Recognize that perfection is elusive, and aim for good enough solutions swiftly, allowing your company to maintain momentum. Avoid overanalysis and excessive planning, as predictions are inherently uncertain. Embrace improvisation and flexibility, making decisions on the spot rather than relying on rigid plans. Focus on short-term considerations, addressing immediate needs and making small, reversible decisions that are easier to adjust. Refine your estimation approach by breaking down large projects into manageable components, such as weeks instead of years. This not only enhances accuracy but also reduces the impact of potential errors. Embrace a pragmatic view of estimates to navigate uncertainties effectively. When making decisions, don't be paralyzed by the fear of potential downsides. Acknowledge that there are always risks, and deal with challenges as they arise. Maintaining an agile and adaptable approach allows your small company to navigate uncertainties with confidence. Don't overplan, stay agile with quick and flexible decisions. Challenge the misconception that productivity is synonymous with long working hours. Recognize that the most effective employees prioritize focused work over extended hours, valuing a work-life balance. Encourage a culture where leaving at a reasonable time is celebrated, promoting overall well-being and maintaining sustainable productivity. Eliminate interruptions that disrupt concentration, designating specific times for uninterrupted work. Meetings, a common source of distraction, should be purposeful, with clear goals and agendas. Consider their impact on overall working time, emphasizing efficiency and effectiveness in collaborative efforts. Combat perfectionism, as excessive pursuit of perfection can hinder productivity. Opt for solutions that achieve maximum effectiveness with minimal effort, acknowledging that good enough often surpasses the quest for perfection. Break down large projects into manageable tasks and to-do lists, fostering a sense of accomplishment with quick wins that sustain motivation and momentum. Understand that productivity thrives on focused efforts, strategic time management, and the ability to celebrate incremental achievements. Foster an environment that values quality over quantity, ultimately contributing to a healthier and more productive workplace. Productivity doesn't follow from long hours, but rather from focused work and quick wins. Adopt a strategic approach to hiring by refraining from unnecessary recruitment. Prioritize hiring to address acute problems that significantly impact your company, fostering a lean team that values efficiency. Avoid the temptation to hire talented individuals without a specific role, as this can lead to the creation of artificial work and unproductive practices. Challenge the fear of missing out on exceptional hires by expanding your hiring pool globally. Embrace remote work opportunities, rendering geographical location irrelevant and enabling you to tap into a diverse and talented workforce. Reject conventional hiring practices that rely heavily on resumes, grade point averages, and years of experience. Trust your instincts and focus on candidates' practical skills and accomplishments derived from their past experiences. Implement a test drive approach to hiring by assigning mini-projects to candidates. This practical assessment provides valuable insights into their actual performance on the job, allowing you to evaluate their capabilities based on actions rather than verbal assurances. If possible, hire individuals for roles you have personally experienced, facilitating better management and understanding of their responsibilities. Hire people only when absolutely necessary, and forget about resumes. Trust your instincts. Final summary. The central message conveyed in this book is a reassurance that initiating and managing a company is more feasible in the contemporary landscape than ever before. Success in business is portrayed as contingent on infusing your product with your distinctiveness and fully embracing the advantages inherent in being a smaller entity. The book underscores the importance of cultivating an excellent working environment, emphasizing values such as trust, independence, and unwavering focus. Key questions addressed in the book. 1. How to promptly commence your own business. The book contends that the threshold for commencing your own company is lower than perceived. It urges immediate action upon reaching the core readiness of your business. Advocates for taking a stand on issues that matter to you. Encourages creating a product that is uniquely yours, enabling you to openly share your wealth of knowledge. 2. Leveraging the advantages of small size. Advises appreciating the positive aspects of being a small entity while maintaining a constant awareness of the business aspect. Stresses the significance of simplicity by advocating for the practice of saying no and keeping your product streamlined. Discourages mimicking large corporations in marketing and communication, endorsing a more honest, personal, and nimble approach. Embracing a new approach to business. 3. Building and management. Advocates establishing an environment where individuals are self-directed and communicate transparently with each other. Advises against excessive planning, promoting a nimble stance with quick, adaptable decisions. Challenges the misconception that productivity is synonymous with long working hours, instead emphasizing the value of focused work and the pursuit of quick wins. Recommends hiring only when absolutely necessary and placing trust in instincts rather than traditional hiring metrics like resumes. In essence, the book furnishes a holistic guide for aspiring entrepreneurs, stressing the importance of practical strategies and a nuanced mindset to effectively navigate the intricacies of initiating and steering a prosperous business in the contemporary landscape. Welcome to one of the finest personal development book summary channels on the internet. We're thrilled to have you join our amazing community that values growth and strives for improvement. Your support is instrumental in our channel's progress, and we deeply appreciate your engagement. In return, I commit to delivering consistent and valuable content, enriching you with knowledge and inspiring you to take meaningful action. Thank you for staying tuned and being a part of this journey towards continuous improvement.